Alright, what's up girls and boys? What's up internet? I am Vianca and welcome to another episode of our The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered walkthrough, guide, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. We are around sorta the almost halfway point in the game. But before we actually continue with the story, there is one place that we could go to first. Now, you don't actually need to go to this location that we are tackling for today, which is the Archwing Burrows. That is an optional place, but it is a place teeming with those cracked eggs or egg-like nests, rather, the nests for the Archwings. And as I mentioned in the previous video, those nests can potentially house one of the most lucrative items to sell in this game if you're looking to make money, which is the Archwing egg. On the other hand, since The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered is a game that is all about RNG and luck, you might end up getting a battle instead. Now, you can either get the ordinary Archwings or their much more dangerous counterparts. They're a little bit difficult. I think they have around 2,000 more HP than the normal Archwings. But yeah, there's also an optional boss waiting for you there if you decide to venture in this area that we will be tackling today. Now, before we begin, I'm just gonna check. Yep, we are fully healed. And also, before we venture off into the Archwing Burrows, let us try our hand once again in trying to get the stances for this game. So again, for this area, you can get 2 stances, and the NPCs that teach you those stances can be found here. Right now, there's no NPC waiting for us, so let's go back. Also, if you're into collecting achievements or trophies, then you would really need to grind out those battles, because we're just gonna do this 5 times per map. You need to grind out those battles not only for your stats and awakenings, but also because there is or are trophies related to there are trophies related to the number of battles you have done. So I think there's one for 100, 500, and 1,000, or it's 500, 1,000, and 2,000, something like that. I haven't checked again, but yeah, you can farm those here in the forest ruins. The enemies here are a lot easier, and you can end the battle faster here. Again, there's a save, or not a save. There's a okay. Good day to you. I can share some useful information. Finally interested? You click learn. Okay, we got delay. Delay is an attack stance. Sometimes to get the best strike, you need to wait for the right moment. If you assume the right stance, you can be super effective in combat. So yeah, now we got stances, the delay. We also got ambush. So I think we're good here. So yeah, we got 2 new stances. So delay for me, especially when it came with my favorite, I'm just gonna say my favorite group that I did during a playthrough. Now let's go to Hidden Forest, is Eloise's party. I think hers is the most balanced of them all and most fun to use. But anyways, yeah, let's try getting a stance here. But anyways, as I was saying, the person I gave that stance to, the delay stance to, is my tank. because they can survive for longer, and they also happen to have like the strongest attacks usually. So for Eloise's party, for instance, I gave that stance to Owen. Now you don't have to just have one person have that stance, but I found it best to either put delay on your fastest character and then ambush on your slowest character, or you can, because it's unusual to have like a fast character that also happens to be strong. So the reason I put, just remember to, okay, it's more of the norm to have like the stronger characters being the slowest ones, right? The more stronger physical characters being the slowest ones. So with that mindset, I prefer just buffing that person, that person's physical attacks by letting them have the delay stance, then getting them to act faster with the strength that they already have. So I'm more for the double damage than for the quick attack. So yeah, just one more and then we'll head for the Roaring Valley and then the Archwing Burrows, because the Archwing Burrows can be found there. It's the optional dungeon found there. And I have no idea how long it would take. So yeah, we cannot spawn the person that's gonna give us suppress. I think it's suppress if I'm not mistaken. If I can remember correctly. But anyways, let's head to Roaring Valley. Before you begin traversing Roaring Valley again, save. Also, let us change our formation. Where is it? Our ambush. Let's add another one. For mayors, let's do support, ambush, and then delay. Done. Oh, I forgot to rename. Let's rename this first. Reset. Stormwatch. Done. Okay, there we go. I could probably come up with a more unique name, but we'll keep it like that. So yeah, the first... Oh yeah, we ducked out of the way from that one. So not here. So let's head to the first, I really hate this place so much. The Roaring, like there are two locations that I wouldn't want to go back to when playing this game, and this is one of them. But yeah, I would have preferred if we head to the other side. Let's clean up this area first. Oh my gosh! See, I'd like to clean up this area first, just to make things easier. When you've 100%... Oh shoot. So yeah, as I was saying, once you complete this area... so here's the entrance to the burrows. But once you complete this area, like 100% it, this is where you will find the person who gives the stance. He or she, I can't remember if it's a dude or I think it's the one with the red feather on its helmet. Yeah, they'll be right there to give you the stance. Anyways, the mouth of cave, the smell of rotting meat hobbles out to greet the adventurers. Leave this map, yeah, this is the entrance or one of the many entrances to the Archwing Burrows.
Throughout the mound. But the earthen tunnels ran far too deep to be there naturally. A curious breeze led the way, but to where? Or to what?
There we go. Welcome to the Archwing Burrows, home of the Archwings and their nest. New map, Archwing Burrows. So we have to complete this map. It also gives us a stance here. I can feel the wind. That means it's not a dead end. There must be an outlet ahead. So yeah, you're free to like fight with the enemies here. Like that. Alright, so we have a situation right now. That ambush like made quick work of Bianca and Mayers. They ended up dying so many times. So I think we would need to go back. Like, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, shoot. I'm just gonna go back quickly. Leave the map. This is very dangerous. And I'm gonna try to run away because it's very dangerous to attempt Archwing Burrows with a mortal damage tied to you. So it's better to like start again from the very beginning of the map rather than attempt it. Because I don't know how lucky we're gonna be with the Archwing Burrows. I did not mean to talk with you. Also, I forgot to mention this, but the achievement or the trophy that is tied to Coco, the thing that pops out when you Roaring Valley, when you save or like from this weird circle thing, the achievement that's tied to him is not tied to saving in the inn. You just cannot speak with him in the bottomless pit, which is one of the locations that we will end up in near the end of the game. So you can go talk to him, you can go save. It doesn't like lock you out of that trophy. So that's something that I think I need to clear up on, because I did say before that Star Herb, okay, that the achievement will be voided if you talk to him in the inn. No, it won't. It won't be voided up until you decide to talk to him in the bottomless pit dungeon. Anyways, once you completed the map of the Archwing Burrows, this is the area where you will find the person or the people that will teach you new stances right here. So let's save again. Oh, it's so dangerous because my stats aren't really up to par. It's not the best. So here's our first egg. Let's save just in case. Inspect it. And we get ourselves a battle. So again, I'm gonna skip through this battle. Alright, so a little bit of change in plans right now because I've tried defeating the Archwing that we trigger here like 2 times already, and I keep getting a game over because of how badly our stats are right now. Because if you're gonna attempt Archwing Burrows, you should have like at least around 200 HP. And right now, we're so below that. Garnet is the only one relatively close to it. So I'm just gonna go. We're gonna come back here in a bit. I'm just gonna go and head to that spot here in Roaring Valley where there is a what do you call this? Where there is the where there is this one, and I'm just gonna fight the Archwing here. I'll just wait for it here and level up here because it's better to level up here. Alright, we're back to the Archwing Burrows. Now, I couldn't get everyone's HP up to 200. It was taking quite a long time, so I decided to just give this another try. Hopefully we can succeed this time. Also, you know, just fingers crossed because it's just taking way too long. And yeah, at this point, I'm just thinking, what if I just show you guys how to get through like just the map? But then that would be a disservice. So here we are, we're gonna attempt this again. There we go. We got an Archwing egg this time, not a battle. So it's really random. But there is one enemy we have to prepare for because I do want to fight against the optional boss here. For completion's sake, I can't remember if they do give like some really good items. I will have to check on that. But here's another egg. At least it's it's an Archwing. All right, so we've dealt with the Archwing from the egg, and we get the egg itself. Now, there are many exits here, and each of them lead to a different part of the Archwing Burrows or the Roaring Valley. Some of them are shortcuts. Shortcuts in a sense that you're not gonna have a hard time in terms of the dangers of, you know, running across an Archwing like you would normally have problems with if you're just walking around the Roaring Valley. But it does have its own share of enemies. But yeah, it just, at the end of the day, it depends on what your characters can do, what they can already accomplish. Alright, so here's another egg. I've been trying to defeat the boss here, but I couldn't. So it's up to you if you want to, but I've realized something as I keep on coming across the enemies. If it's a broken egg, there's a chance that it's just an Archwing or you'll get the Archwing egg. If it's like this kind of egg, there's a higher chance that you might get a Nest Warden, which is weird, let me tell you guys, because in the PlayStation version that I've played before, that I used on the guide, the beginner's guide, I've never had to encounter the Nest Warden up until the point where it's the mini boss, the optional boss. So this is weird, and I'm still pretty, everyone's still pretty weak, all things considered. So we might just come back to gather eggs, but maybe I'll do it off cam. So for now, I'm just gonna go show you guys the paths and also complete the map and get as many items as we can. I think that's more lucrative and it will be quicker because I've been attempting that battle. If we see like the broken egg, so here's another egg, you can go interact with that. So yeah, I didn't take that into account, but yeah, be careful when you try to get the Archwing eggs. So yeah, just make note of the locations. Okay, there we go. So the correct way to go, like if you're wanting to use a shortcut, is this way. But first, we will go to the northwest exit. So let's just head there. So yeah, if you're feeling confident, just go ahead and interact with all the eggs. Personally, I'm not really feeling all that confident with my characters right now, so we're just gonna try to get so yeah, this is the exit, and the other entrance, the next entrance to the burrows is right up here. So yeah, I'm not feeling confident with my current setup, so I'm just gonna go show you guys where the entrances are, where the eggs are, where the items are, and if you're feeling confident, if you feel like your characters can survive Nest Wardens and Archwings, then, you know, interact with every single egg that you can find here. The mouth of a cave, the air hangs thick with an offensive odor. Okay, go inside here. Now, this would be the PUTRID tunnel. Another part of the Archwing Burrows. One of the reasons why I'm having a hard time right now is because I'm trying to rush it. I want to finish this game as soon as possible because there's just so many other games that I need to make content for. So here's another Archwing egg. Again, it's a full egg, so there's a chance that there's a Nest Warden hanging around. So be careful when you deal with that. Okay, let's save. So yeah. There's like a lot of things you can get here. Shell coin, again, all of them are random. Also, be careful of those patches of land. They spew that steam up, and if you get hit, it's mortal damage for you. So be careful when traversing the area. So there's an Archwing egg we can try to interact with. Again, save first. Archwing egg, there we go. So yeah, the broken eggs, they have a chance to spawn Archwings without Archwing eggs rather, without the battles. If it's the full egg, that's the one you have to worry about. Okay, another exit right here. So yeah, I'm also finding it weird that in this playthrough, I'm having a hard time just leveling up everybody. It's so weird. But yeah, leveling up your characters is again RNG, so I don't think the RNG is currently on my side right now. Which is just so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Be careful where you step, the seam is scalding. So yeah, we got mortal damage for everyone, which is something we really hoped we didn't have to do. So here's another egg. And another exit. Okay, deal with this. I'm also getting more money. Like, it's not a lot, but it's a lot more than what I'm used to. Like, I'm getting money every time I fight, which is just so weird. But yeah, sometimes there's a chest here, sometimes there isn't. Again, RNG. Now we've completed the map. So do you guys see those 3 Archwing eggs right there? Those eggs, if you interact with them, if you even attempt to get close to them, a nest warden will appear. That nest warden is the optional boss in this area. So we're not gonna deal with that today because we're not strong enough, and also we've got mortal damage, which really is, this really is the bad time to get mortal damage. So instead, we're gonna go and explore the other burrows first. And then maybe, you know, in a future episode, we can come back here. We can maybe do this with the Shadow Realm episode, maybe. But yeah, if you're gonna attempt that battle again, it's a much better idea to attempt it with the full health, like 200 HP at the minimum. No mortal damage. Have some really good attacks with you. But yeah, let's go back. I think it's much easier to head to the other way than go this route. Let's go back to the burrows here. Even though we'll end up respawning the enemies, it's fine. I need to battle a lot anyways. Let's go and take the Mystic Honey. We're gonna take the southern path next. Oh, that was lucky. I wasn't paying attention. We almost got scalded. My goodness. Okay, go down here. And there is another path, another Archwing right here. Or maybe not right here, maybe it's in the other way. Man, I'm not in my top form today. My goodness. Okay, be careful if you don't want to fight the Archwings. We have to go to the bottom. Oh my gosh! The pain! So this one will lead you back this way. PUTRID Tunnel, it's another entrance to that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to run away. Oh my goodness. We have so many mortal damage. So I had to run away. Because I don't want us getting any more mortal damage, and also because I would like to heal. And I feel like it's much easier to heal here. It's quicker than going back to Initium. Like, there's a lot less loading screens going to Forest Ruins than Initium, but of course it's not 100% foolproof because the Shadow Realm I keep calling it the Shadow Realm. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it's called, but it's what I'm naming it. But yeah, the Shadow Realm, it is... This one's not it. The Shadow Realm, I'm not sure if it's the canonical name for the place, but you know, it's they call the monsters there, the boss there, a shadow giant. So I just went ahead and just call it the Shadow Realm. Okay, Shulk Coin. Whee! So there's another NPC. He can also teach you the a new stance. So let's exit here. 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 That was a dead end. Anyways, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but if you're doing the same kind of playthrough where you're using Mayors as your main character, oh shoot. So that dude over there doesn't really teach you anything. Oh my gosh. But yeah, as I was saying, this dude doesn't teach you anything, but he is a healer, so that's good to know, right? Also, as I was saying, the reason, I mean, not the reason, but if you're using Mayors, oh my gosh. Okay, this time for sure. If you're using Mayors group, who is this? Bianca is like the best option for a healer because she's really fast. She acts first than the rest, so she's a pretty good healer, but again, her SP is not really all that good. So you may have a hard time using her as a healer because of that, but her speed sort of makes it like worth it in times of an emergency. Anyways, the mouth of a cave, the walls are dripping with the fluid-like substance. Okay, so this is the Rancid tunnel. And I think it's best if we would save right here. Yeah, there's nothing particularly noteworthy about the Rancid tunnel. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this leads to this area, Howling Crater. So that's the shortcut that I was talking about. If you like didn't want to be bothered with all the other things that we did in the Roaring Valley episode, then you know, this is like the alternative path that you could take. So yeah, another Archwing egg. If you're feeling up to it, you can interact with that. Here's the exit. But yeah, one of the things that I'm particularly happy about when it comes to the trophies of this game is that this time around we're not required. But yeah, we're not required to learn all of the arts, which is different for the Alliance Alive HD Remastered, because there you have to learn all of the arts. So another Archwing egg right here. You have to learn all of them in order to get the platinum for the game, which was really hard. Okay, so we have here a broken egg. So yeah, let's go ahead and save and then see our luck. The Archwing egg. So yeah, if you want to have like an easier time getting the eggs, then just go for the broken ones, the broken eggshell ones. You'll have more luck with them than the full ones. Now, if you want to battle, then you can go ahead and try your luck with the full egg ones, like this one. But again, my team is not that strong yet. So yeah, there is a hidden path here. Hold on a sec. A hidden path on the other side. It's on the other side, sorry. Let's deal with this first. So yeah, let's go ahead and save and attempt to pilfer an egg from this one. Oh, we already did. Alright, so the hidden path I'm talking about is on the west of here. So let's head there real quick. Because I think we have... Not formation. I think I may be wrong about this, but one more map. But here there is a hidden path. So examine, we can get through here. Investigate. And then there's a whispering shard. Once born with legs of two, bearing self upon the land. Separate art they of kind, and separate of clan. Evolve and grow they doth, and art and science create. So I feel like this is the beginning, right? The start of the entire poem that we're getting from these statues. Yet shall they be as us in time, and similar to us in fate. And we get... Bubble launcher. So yeah, it's a duplicate. Whoa, he followed us here. It's a duplicate. So we will be leaving. Let's try the eastern exit first. Okay. And we end up here. Oh my gosh! Which is not really a good place to end up in. In all honesty, this is filled with the Archwings. You would not want to, you know, come across them. But yeah, let's go down here. Oh shoot. It's a good thing I saved. Like, I know I've said that fighting Archwings are like good in terms of trying to strengthen your team, and I still stand by that, but when you're recording, okay, interact with this, you'll get foot wraps. But when you're recording, it's kind of hard to just keep on fighting them, because it takes really a long time to you know, beat them. So it's really frustrating. And it's like I try not to fight them while I'm recording. So I guess I also try not to play this game when I'm not recording, and that is the reason why we are so behind in terms of what do you call this? In terms of levels. I am so behind in terms of levels, because I'm only playing this when I'm recording. Like, I'm playing this game only when I'm recording, essentially. Because I play my own personal save file on the PlayStation 5, and that's where I have like a lot of progress, right? That's the one I based. Anyways, let's exit here. We're done. That's what I based or used for the videos, right? And for the walkthrough, I'm using my save on Steam. I'm playing this again through the Steam Deck, and my characters in the PlayStation 5 version of the game are a lot stronger than the characters I have here. And it's weird when I go back and forth between them, because I keep on forgetting that my characters are not as strong, right? But anyways, we've completed Archwing Burrow with the exception of the optional boss. We will leave that optional boss when I've managed to level up mirrors and the others, so that's gonna be my homework. I'm not gonna touch my PlayStation 5 save. I'm gonna focus on this one. I'm gonna try to get them a little bit stronger, maybe uncover the other stances as well as other arts on the side. But yeah, let's sell this first. We're done with this. Tales of the Archwing Burrow Circulated Nisham. That will bring the NPCs to that location. Also sell whatever loot we've gotten. A glass fragment, fox statue, silver bell. Silver bell's actually a really good item to sell, but we can't really farm them with 100% certainty, unlike Archwing eggs, which, you know, is the next best thing. But we only got 4, which is, I think, good enough. All right, there. Now, again, you have a choice here. Either you use the 10,292 or how much you end up getting here on the special shop to buy either of this. The Robe of Midnight is actually really good. You can either buy this or you can do as I'm gonna do, which is gamble. Gamble on the port. So yeah, let's talk to this dude, Galleon. Hopefully we'll get a good bow. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thankfully, we've managed to complete the Archwing Burrows map, which goes into the achievement where you're required to complete all of the maps. Not necessarily sell them, but just complete them. But yeah, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode, hopefully with a much stronger team, because the enemies are just going to get tougher from here on out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, dream on, fly on. Bye-bye for now. Keep safe, everyone.
One day, we'll have our last conversation, drink our last cup of coffee. Someday, we might